Hey guys, Toadsworth Rocks here, or T-Rocks, or Trox, or whatever you want to call it. This is going to be a video of my game room. I hope it's not echoing too bad in here. I'm in a hallway leading into it, so my game room is downstairs. And let me just start off by saying it's not the biggest game room, it's pretty modest. There's the door going into it. So, without further ado, let's go in there. This is my unfinished basement, or my parents' unfinished basement, because yes, I am living with them. Sorry if I'm out of breath, I've been working all day. Here is looking out to backyard and everything. Here's all the stuff. Now, I just moved in. This is not my gaming stuff, let me get that clear. I just moved in, so this is from all my apartment. I got extra posters / computer stuff in here. Let's see, extra, I have like 2 N64s, one doesn't work really, a PS1 that doesn't work. Thinking about fixing those, my table, all that stuff, not really important. But moving on, here would be looking to the side of my game room. You can already see there's Mario stuff poking out. Here's a theater now playing sign. I love that sign, and this is a little theater room, as you will see once we enter it. So, going into the game room, let's just get an overall view. I have a projector, all that good stuff. If you notice that white screen, that is because the projector has to have something to project onto, but I prefer playing my games on a TV for obvious reasons. I don't have to focus the TV every 10 seconds, let's just put it that way. So, first thing in my game room, I just moved these down here today, actually. But I think they look really nice. Here's all my Mario stuff. Not all of it, actually very few of it, but it fits on here. So I have a Mario plushie that I got when I moved in to this house, I guess. Game Boy, I got that from Craigslist, not a big deal. It actually came with Pokemon Yellow, and I was very surprised that it was only, I think he wanted $40 for it. I paid $30, which, for those of you who don't know, Pokemon Yellow is going for about $30 online used anyways, so good deal. This is a Burger King toy, kind of promoting the Wii U's launch. I really like it. There's a mint can, let's see, a bag. My girlfriend got that for me. It's nice though, haven't used it, but nevertheless I like it. All my 3DS games. Now, I don't have a whole lot yet, but it is fairly early into the 3DS's life. And I should just say that about half of these, I'd say about half, yeah, are my brother's. I don't really play a whole lot of them, actually. For how much I like the 3DS, it's not as good of a system. Actually, no, I take that back. It's an amazing system. It's just not one that I play as much as I played the DS, let's say. And I know most people would say the 3DS is way better. Yeah, I think in some ways it could be. Anyways, let's just get off that rant. Go to the 3DS games. Now, I have pretty much a whole line of Pokemon games. I apologize, these are not in alphabetical order. I don't have the time nor patience to do that, though. And I kind of like how it's just sporadic. Let me just fix this. It's sticking out a little bit. That's like one of my pet peeves, I'm sorry. So I have Pokemon Okami Den, which is in the middle of my Pokemon games. Don't really like that so much, but oh well. Mario Kart DS, more Pokemon games that wouldn't fit on that shelf. Super Princess Peach, there's a sealed copy. Now, that's going for about, oops, sorry, there's my finger. That's going for about $45 online. I got mine for $35, which I think is a fair price. GameStop was asking like $50 for it just because not too many were released. And, well, I've played the game and I like it, and I don't really know if I'm going to open or not. Some Sonic games. These are basically mostly third-party games I don't like. Well, I like, but aren't near the quality of first-party games. Let's see, Kingdom Hearts, fairly good games. Definitely not as good as the console versions, though. But moving on, there is my 3DS XL. Let me open it. It's going to be hard to do with one hand. 3DS XL with pen. It folds out. There's some games underneath. My DSi with a few games in there, including a 3DS game that I was... Actually, I just kind of forgot that was in there. Let's see, PSP games. Love the PSP. I am on my third one, though, just because I guess I have a love-hate relationship with it. There's a lot of games that I liked, but never really played, so I sold my PSP, but then I bought another one, then I sold that one, and now I finally have the God of War red/black one. And a lot of people didn't like that color scheme. I personally love it. I think it's the best looking PSP to come out. PS Vita, I love the system. I don't think it gets enough credit. And yes, there aren't very many titles out, but for what there is that is out, it's a really good system. I wish people would give it a chance. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts, huge box set. It's an amazing set, though, I must say. I apologize if I keep saying as well. Here's my couch. It's kind of dark in here. As you can see, there's no light above us. There's only light over there. Some boxing stuff. Couch. Here's my N64. Once again, really bad lighting. I apologize, but there's just no place I can really put a light. Let's see, here's my Pikachu N64, some games. I'm not going to show all those because I don't have as much as I'd like. There is Hyrule Historia, an amazing book, and actually I'm getting another kind of copy that will be coming with my Wii U. I pre-ordered the Wind Waker one, even though I already have another one because that one's my brother's. Anyways, PS1 games, I have Spyro, Crash, Team Racing, and Croc. Don't play those at all. I love the PS1, and I should be playing those, but I just don't really ever have the time to. All my PS2 games, I do have... actually, it's not a very big collection compared to most people, but it is one of my more favorite systems. They do have Ratchet & Clank and Jak and Daxter, which are my two favorite series of all time, especially Ratchet & Clank. I have every game that's came out for that, even the really crappy ones, which I will get to later. Here is my GameCube games. Not a whole lot again, but wait a second. I have way more than that. I apologize, I don't know where those went. But I got the basic ones, Smash Brothers, Sonic Adventure 2, Pokemon, Paper Mario. Moving on. The Wii, and I do have all three of the Operation Rainfall games, Last Story, Pandora's Tower, and Xenoblade, which I did get the day it was released, it was like a month after it was released, but it was still only $60 then, not the ridiculous $100 that it is now on Amazon, or $80 it is at GameStop. I have mostly first-party Wii games. I don't really like third-party Nintendo games, which may be why third-party Nintendo games are suffering so much. There is my fan. I have to have that on almost at all times. I don't have it on now because it'd be too loud, but it gets really hot down here during the day and extremely cold during the night, which means a lot of bugs get in. I have crickets, spiders, they always get in. I just have to pick them up and throw them outside. Here is my PS3, my 51-inch Samsung TV, which I think I'll skip on that story. It's a long story, but it's a fairly good one, so I might tell it some other day. There's my Wii, launch day Wii. I'd say probably my favorite system to date. Maybe it's just because I got it on launch day and that was such a big thing for me. I'd never done that for a system. I never stood in line for one. But now I do that more often. But still, my favorite system probably. My 360, which you can't really tell, but right about here where the vents are, which obviously you can't see because of the lighting, it is starting to melt from the outside in, and I don't know why. It's always been kept in good condition. It's just a crappy built system. In here we have some box sets, a headset, Dazzle. Oops, sorry, you couldn't see that. Box set, headset, Dazzle, which you can't see that either. Just some DVDs. I do have a Zelda animated series box set, which I got for about $10 at a thrift store, and I was really pleased to find that. Here's just extra controllers. I got my Wii stand in there. Just stuff I pretty much don't necessarily need, but I don't have any place for. In this cabinet, we have my GameCube, the PS1, and a PS2 hidden in that corner. Barely see it. With its controller. This cabinet I am planning to use for more displaying purposes, but I did get it for free from my girlfriend's mom, so that was really nice of her. And over here, we have a crooked, there we go. We have a semi-crooked stand. This just holds my PS3 and 360 games. Again, not a very big collection, but it has all the games I'd want. Killzone, Darksiders, an amazing game. I've been playing that pretty much, I'd say about 2 or 3 hours a day. Ratchet and Clank, my favorite one, Tools of Destruction. Saints Row 4, I beat that game just recently. I kind of put up a mini review on Twitter. Ratchet and Clank, Crack in Time, my second favorite one. All for One of my least favorite ones. Actually, that's probably my least favorite one, bar none. Last of Us, an amazing game. Full Frontal Assault, a different game. Ratchet and Clank, I should say. Skyrim, can't see that, it's right to the left of Spec Ops. Skyrim won't work on my PS3, so I have a 360 version instead. Have all the Saints Rows on the 360. Gears games, Portal, Halo. Just got Minecraft. Mainly my brother wanted it, but we got it for him. Oh, and by the way, these 2 Tomb Raider games, you'll notice I have 2 of them. Second one being right there. That is because I got each of those for $1 at Target. There was a thing going around Reddit where you could get those for $1 if you used a promotional deal and everything. So I got 2 special edition Tomb Raider copies, which I really like, especially since I got them for so cheap. Got a Tipig plushie on my chair. This is just a secondary chair for anybody else who comes down here. TV stand, coffee table, end table kind of stand thing with batteries, because I do use a lot of those. Remote, chair, and moving back here for pretty much the last thing in this actual room. I have just a box of, yet again, more controllers. This is a bread box I made in 9th grade. Never really use that anymore now that I have more storage space. Oop, my blanket fell down. That's supposed to be up there. Here's some surround sound stuff. That is hooked up, but I don't use it. I only use it if I'm using the projector, because my TV has amazing sound anyways. A HD up converter, DVD player. Like I said, the projector, and subwoofer. It's all kind of just stored back here because I don't like it up there. Moving on over here for the very last part of this video, I have my computer set up. It's not the prettiest by all means, or by any means. I have to have a fan. Once again, it gets really hot down here. Got my computer box. Now I have an HP, excuse me, HP Envy 700, and it has an A10 processor. Now, I did not build this, obviously, just because I needed it really soon for school, and I did not have a good enough computer. I am going into game design, so I needed a really good computer really quickly, and I did not have the time to build it. Just a few plushies, mouse pad, computer, ViewSonic. It's not an incredibly good TV or monitor, but it's fairly okay. Really crappy router, and a lamp, and then another monitor that is not yet hooked up because I'm just moving in. So I guess that is about it, guys. Here's one second. Here's an old tower that we never use anymore, and we're just kind of trying to get rid of. Okay, now I believe that is about it. There's again kind of my game room. Actually, it is my game room. So if you liked it, tell me if you liked it. If you didn't like it, please tell me why. And thank you for watching, and I will hopefully have more videos up maybe later this week. Thanks, guys. See ya.